Fat boy,
Shut up.
your feelings are not our concern.
Now you're being 415.
Then you should know about the 2010 memo. We could take pictures of the outside of any federal building.
They can't do that. You'd have to give me the opportunity to leave.
What happens when a complaint becomes pressure, a camera becomes suspicion, and a citizen's refusal becomes the center of a police encounter? In these three cases, one man is challenged on a public sidewalk, another is confronted while filming a federal building, and a third is questioned for sitting inside a parked car without any reported crime. Were officers protecting safety or pushing beyond their lawful authority? Were these citizens defending First Amendment rights and ID refusal, or escalating situations that could have ended quietly? You will see conflicting claims, disputed property lines, security warnings, and officers correcting other officers. Watch every detail, judge every decision, decide who was right and who crossed the line. Subscribe to Tyrant Cop Files and support the original channels whose footage makes this analysis possible.
We're on public land. This is a public walkway. Okay?
Correct, as long as they're in the walkway.
Okay. They can film.
That they obstruct our entrance.
They can go anywhere they want to on the sidewalk.
But that they stand in front of our entrance. Block.
They can go anywhere they want to on the sidewalk.
Right.
Okay? If they want to stand, if he wants to stand right here
And block our
he can
driveway.
stand right here.
And you guys wouldn't be able to do nothing to move him out.
If you're calling us because he's obstructing your driveway specifically,
Well, that's one of the
then
reasons,
we
sir.
can call. He's not obstructing anything right now.
Right now he moved. Do you want me to show you the video?
Video won't matter.
Well, you know, but I'm pretty sure you
I
can do an
believe-
FI car or something.
I believe he was. He's not now. Okay?
Right. Correct.
And that's where we're at.
Now, is there a way that you could maybe have them identify or give you information so we could? Everybody's kind of afraid to come out of work, honestly.
Then that's on them. If they're afraid.
Well, these guys are intimidating, dude. Look at
For
them.
who?
They're walking
They're
up to
not
people.
intimidating me.
Well, you're a freaking cop. You gotta go.
Well,
They're coming up to me telling me you fat shit and they're walking up on me. You think that's not intimidating?
they're not threatening me. You haven't told me anything that's threatening.
I don't understand their language. How do I know?
I don't understand a lot of things.
So how do I know?
Why do you have to be afraid of
I don't know because I don't understand, and they're walking up on my.
Am I talking to her at all?
Yeah, why not, man? This guy's he's
The
ridiculous.
biggest
Man.
thing is, you guys have, your
Yeah, I know.
rights
Don't
to
block the
film.
cars.
Yeah, don't block.
Yeah.
And as long as you're not on their private property,
Right.
then we'll have no issue.
Yeah, we know,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We're just doing an audit, and this guy,
Yeah.
doesn't understand us, so he wants to insult us in English, thinking we don't understand. So when I tell him he's a fat motherfucker and he hasn't seen his dick in 20 years, well, what did you say? And he, so that's what he's going on, just being insecure about himself. And we haven't went onto their property. We've been on the public sidewalk the whole time. So
All right.
that's
So,
about it,
As
man.
long as you're aware of that, we'll let him know that, you acknowledge you're not supposed to be on private property. You're going to
That's
stay on
right.
public property.
We
You
acknowledge,
guys have a
man.
right to film.
If you
That's fine.
you'll be
Just keep it at that, and
Sir.
you guys can do, continue on with your
Thank you,
guys'
man.
all right?
Appreciate you.
turn this against me,
Officer Smith.
and there's no reason for it.
I just want to make sure that we answer all your questions. And if I can't answer, then I'll get a sergeant.
In June 2022, outside a business in California, a routine complaint quickly turned into a lesson about First Amendment rights. Employees accused a group of auditors of blocking customers and demanded police intervention. But once officers arrived, the conversation shifted from personal insults to public access and constitutional protections. Would police remove the auditors or explain why they had every right to remain?
I mean, you answered my questions. What I'm telling you is, if there is a way that you could explain to them that it's a liability, and then they it's a request.
I just talked to him as well. He acknowledged he's not going to be on private property. He's not going to block it. That is all that we can do at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
other than
that's
that-
all I came out here for.
Exactly.
So I could call him
he
a
acknowledged
fat piece
that
of
he will
shit
do that.
motherfucker that likes to get fucked in the ass, and no problem, right?
Unfortunately,
Right, yeah, so he's a fat piece of shit, Muslim crap, all of them are. So I'm allowed to do that? And they're allowed to
We're
do
not
that?
even
No problem.
Muslim, you idiot. We're not even Muslim, you fucking idiot. That's how ignorant you are, stupid.
I don't know what you
Estás
speak.
más pendejo que nada. Más pendejo que nada. Sin huevos, cabrón. You sound like a little crybaby whining to the cops for no reason. There's nothing that you told the cops is against the law.
I'm more than happy to follow you to
He was running the tires, and he said he doesn't work here. He can harm us.
If he doesn't work here, he could do whatever the hell he wants.
Sir, we're going to talk in your office?
Yep. Go cry somewhere else, crybaby.
Come on, man. This is
You
not...
guys are very disrespectful.
No, this is...
I approach you the nicest way.
Hey, your feelings are not my concern, fat boy. Hey, fat boy.
Shut up. Shut up.
Your feelings are not our concern, fat boy. You can feel however you want.
Nothing you can do.
Get out.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, see?
Go this way.
Now you're getting told what to do, man.
Why you turning it
Because
against me?
I'm telling you to go this way now.
You see?
Go.
Let me get your business first.
Walk this way,
It's
and
a
I'll
private
give you whatever
property, right?
you want.
It's a private property, right?
Now you're being 415. You're being aggressive, like trying to bait him into fighting. That's right. So get over here.
I have him been doing the same. So why is it against me now?
Get over here, and then I'll give you a business card and we could talk.
Come on down. Let's do this.
That was a crime in his presence. There's a difference.
Oh, wow.
In his presence. In his presence.
Can police require identification simply because someone makes people uncomfortable? Under the First Amendment, filming from a public place is generally protected. In many situations, officers also need reasonable, articulable suspicion before detaining someone or compelling identification under applicable state law. From the business owner's perspective, employees wanted customers to feel safe. From the auditor's perspective, remaining on a public sidewalk while recording lawful activity is protected conduct. The officer's role became balancing private concerns with constitutional limits on government authority.
So you doing work around or something?
Huh?
No, my reason for asking you because they sent me out to ask you that.
Who sent you out here? Your boss?
I just gotta ask you a couple.
I mean, listen, no disrespect to you, but your boss sounds like an idiot, man. You could do your thing, man. Why would he send you the, you know what I mean? Like I said, nothing personal, cause you coming out respectful and you're not coming at me, so, but he's kind of an ass, man, cause why would he tell you he see a man in the public with a camera standing on the sidewalk and gonna ask me what I'm doing? That's kind of redundant, man.
Send one to my brother's up north.
Huh?
I'm messing with you now. Send one to my brother's up north.
But yeah, man, as you see, it's kind of dumb, man. Why would you come in ask me what I'm doing? Like, obviously I'm taking film. I'm filming just out here in the public, a man with a camera. Shouldn't be a problem. Like, I literally just got here already on me. His boss is in there somewhere. See if we can see this dude. So I'm sorry, boss. He told me to kick rocks. Nah, he was alright, but that dude ain't come at me stupid.
As long as you stay out of the lane of travel from people walking by.
Why you getting so close to me?
I'm just talking to you.
All right, but some space, personal space.
Listen,
personal space. Because you got right in my face.
Listen, boss, I'm not here for an argument. I'm just letting you know.
Well, I'm letting you know that it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you say. I don't care. Really, go. Because you come at me like coming all in my face like that, just get the hell out of here.
I'm just having a conversation.
In April 2019, outside the Jacob K. Javits Federal Building in New York City, a photographer began recording from a publicly accessible sidewalk. The encounter remained calm until federal security approached and warned him to stay clear of pedestrian traffic. Was this simply routine entrance control, or was a lawful First Amendment audit being treated as suspicious activity? And what happens when the photographer cites DHS policy to the people assigned to enforce it?
All right, just get out of here. Get out of here. What's your name, man?
My name?
What's your name?
My name is Rob.
What's your badge number, Rob?
I don't have a badge number.
You don't have a...
Okay, so just don't get in the way of people walking. You're fine standing where you're at.
I don't care what you say.
Just don't lean up on the car.
You see me lean on the fucking car, stupid? Get out of here, dummy. Fuck is wrong with you, you asshole? That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? Coming. As long as you shut the fuck up and get out of my way, we'll be all right. Shit is ridiculous, man. Hey, buddy, So what part of your job was that? Coming to tell somebody in the public, you know what I mean? Basically giving me warnings. What the hell am I doing for you to come and warn me? Are you idiot? You an idiot, y'all. I swear to God. Don't look at me. Look at the other one. Fucking idiot, I swear to God. See a man in the public with a camera and you just gotta find it in your heart to come and say something, right? Yeah, get the hell out of here, you freaking tyrant. I think you need to try a new hairstyle, man. Cut that shit off already. Fucking asshole. Tell them shit and they want to come and talk to me like I'm supposed to fucking...
You ready to see what was wrong?
Hey, buddy, you work for Homeland Security, right? That's who you work for? Because if you do work for them, then you should know about the 2010 memo redacted in 2018 saying that we could take pictures of the outside of any federal building. You don't know that one?
Does standing outside a federal building with a camera create reasonable suspicion of a crime? The First Amendment generally protects photography of matters visible from publicly accessible locations. The DHS Operational Readiness Order on photography and videotaping federal facilities also instructed security personnel to recognize the public's general right to photograph federal building exteriors. Security may still protect entrances, restricted areas, and pedestrian access. But from the citizen's perspective, filming alone does not automatically justify detention, identification, or removal. The legal question is whether officials were regulating conduct or reacting only to the camera.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are
I'm
you?
Corporal Blatt with the Millsboro Police Department. The reason why we're making contact, some lady came out to report that you've been sitting out here for over 4 hours.
Okay.
And we're just trying to find out what the deal is, what's going on.
Just sitting here minding my business, not doing
You
anything.
got any credentials?
I'm not going to provide that just because of a call. Burnville, Texas.
You told her that you're correct?
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Okay. Do you have any credentials?
Yeah, but I don't want to provide that right now.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
Because it's optional, and I just don't want to provide it right now.
What's that?
Because it's optional.
If you're you have to provide credentials to what you're going on, and you have to report it to the dispatch center that you're out here.
No, but I didn't tell you that I was. I told her I was. I'm not telling you that I am one.
Well, this is private property, you know.
This what is private property?
What is private property?
This roadway here?
This road is private property.
How is this road private property?
Because it is. It's a development. It's run by the HOA.
Where's the sign that says private property? There's no signs that says trespassing there. There's a public street, and there's no signs that says private parking there or private property. There's absolutely no signs. There's none.
There actually is, probably out in the main entrance.
Where?
So I actually know where the HOA person lives.
Well, over there is probably private property, but not here.
This is a private property road.
This is not a private property
Yes, it
road.
is,
This
sir.
is accessible from the public. That's the public street there.
It might be accessed from the public, but this is private property.
Well, no one asked me
This is an HOA run development.
No one asked me to leave. Hey, can I have your name, please?
It's Officer Shockley.
Officer Shockley and Officer Bullock.
Oh, can I get a badge number?
1098.
Can I get a badge number?
1082.
1082, okay. Yeah. So even if it's private property, the owner has to ask me to leave, and this is a public street. I already did a GIS survey. I already did it.
Investigator, we can also remain out here until you're completed your investigation. So
It's a free country. I mean,
You're right.
Of course. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm not gonna.
What she's worried about, she has a child that's out here, and people abduct kids.
But
So
did she accuse me
worried
of?
about that.
Did she accuse me of abducting anyone?
No, but she's worried about it. It's a safety.
I'm worried about a lot of things too, but I don't be calling the cops on people for every little issue. If there's no crime, unless there's a crime, right?
You're right. Yeah. Well, your tag doesn't come back to anything, so I'm going to be running everything else.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what are you investigating?
Huh?
What are you investigating? Okay.
Yeah.
In May 2024, police approached a man who had been sitting inside a parked vehicle for several hours in an HOA-managed neighborhood.
No specific crime had been reported, but officers asked for credentials and questioned whether the roadway was public or private. Would this remain a consensual conversation or turn into an ID refusal confrontation over suspicion, trespass, and the right to remain?
But I just don't like to identify just because someone calls. You understand that? I just don't like to identify just because someone called. Brunswick, Texas State, absent RAS. There's no probable cause for you guys to get my information. And that's the reason why I don't want to call. I know he's going to probably want some retribution because I know my rights. But I'm not asking that lady to identify. I gave her a courtesy of telling her what I'm doing here when she approached me, and I thought that was the end of it, but apparently not. I didn't have to. I could have stayed silent and not say a single word, right? And it's my right not to identify.
Why she's concerned.
I have a lot of concerns too, but if I'm not breaking the law, right? Should I identify? Should I just give up my Fourth Amendment rights?
Well, no one's asked you for your information.
Yeah, he did. Okay. That officer did.
Well, you don't have to give it to him.
I know, but you heard what he said just now.
What?
I have your tags. I'm going to run your information. I'm going to run everything. Just because I invoked my rights. You think that's fair? I'm not doing anything
you're
wrong.
Parked on a public street.
Yeah. A lot of people parked in a public street. That car's parked in a public street.
So, you're right. It's a public roadway. So you can park here. We're more concerned about what's going on.
Yeah, but I dispelled your fears.
Yeah,
said
you're right. Okay.
What I'm doing. You guys have the tags, so no, you know, right? And not a single person reported a crime. They're just a suspicious car. Suspicion is not a felony or a misdemeanor.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
That's why we made contact with you.
Exactly. And I'm talking to you, right? I didn't have to say a word. I could have just stayed silent the entire time, but I'm not that type of rude person who just doesn't say anything. We're all humans, right? So I prefer to just communicate a little bit, but I'm not going to give up my rights just because of her fears. At no point in time did I trespass on anyone's property. I stayed in my car. This is the safest place I can be.
Yeah, and I told you why we made contact with you.
I heard you.
Okay.
I heard you.
So,
yeah, but
do you have any questions?
Yeah, am I gonna be is there gonna be some sort of retribution just because they invoked my rights by this guy here? I understand. You sound reasonable. You sound like a professional, honestly. There are not too many cops who are professional like you and level-headed.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You're right. It seems like you know your laws.
Yeah, I'm very much aware of all of them, yeah.
But no, we're good to go as long as you don't have any more questions.
Yeah, and you can verify I'm not disrespectful to either of you. I just want to invoke my rights and be left alone because I will try to tell people, okay? If in my neighborhood someone parks a car, they're there for several hours, of course I'd be concerned, right?
Yeah.
But what I would do is just document their license plate number, take a picture of the car, but I'm not going to call the cops on someone for no reason. Yeah. You know, if I see them trying to sneak into someone's property, well, that's a different story, right? But someone just sitting in their cars, you know, I got to understand their fears can't trump people's rights. You know, to just be here on a public street.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I wouldn't do that to your son. I mean, I'm just assuming you have a son or whatever. No matter what color they are, I wouldn't do it. And maybe that's something that people need to be aware of, you know?
Yeah, but you have to understand the day and time we're in.
Listen, it's always been danger from way back then to now. We're in the safest times we've ever been in right now with the level of security that we have. Okay?
Yeah.
Things were worse back then. We have a lot of security. There are cameras everywhere. The minute you call a cop, they're here.
That doesn't mean things don't happen.
No, things do happen. Don't get me wrong. But nothing is happening here. Right? And things happen everywhere. So we can't be calling you guys for every single little thing. Imagine if everyone did that. You guys would be stretched thin. Right? From one call to the next. To the next, to the next, to the next. Imagine that. We got to use... We gotta be rational and think about when we call the cops, man, instead of wasting resources like this. Say, ma'am, hey, do you have the license plate number? We have the tags, and we'll send an officer just to drive by and observe. And I think that's how it should be.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I hope you agree and understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I hear you. but I'm gonna get out of here, okay?
I appreciate you, man. All right, do you have a car? Can I get a incident, the CAD number? I want to request that 911 call and hear exactly what that person said.
So they came to our police department.
Oh, they actually came all the way there?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, the incident number then, so I can...
Let me go get it for him.
Thank you. All right. 24. All right, thanks for your professionalism. I'm surprised she actually went to you guys, because normally I never tell them what I'm doing. I gave her that courtesy and she still went. So you see the reason why I don't talk to them? I don't tell anyone why I'm here. They still call the cops regardless. It's a waste of time. So.
All right, we have a good one.
You too, man.
Hey, buddy. This is a lot of attention in front of my house. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just wondering why all this attention in front of my house. I don't feel...
I gave you the courtesy by telling you what I was doing here to dispel any fears, and yet you still went and called the cops on me. I'm gonna... You just said you went there. You're the only person who I told what I was doing, so it is you.
No, I told my neighbors that that's why you were here, because we've all talked.
Well, I'm not doing anything illegal. And I didn't even have to tell you what I was doing. I could have stayed quiet, left my windows up, and not said a word to you. But I chose to be respectful to you, because I saw you had a kid. Let you know why I was here. But still, they called the cops on me. This is the reason why I never tell anyone what I'm doing.
I can't speak for what other people do. I wasn't even home. I left and I'm here, and then I got 2 cop cars in front of my house.
Domino effect. You told someone and someone went and reported me. So
that's what a neighborhood does. We take care of each other. Who's
well, you could say, well, he's here for a good reason. At least that's what he said. Let's just take a picture of his car.
We got little girls, we got kids. And
I got kids in my neighborhood too, and I don't call the cops on people who park there. And you know what I do? I take note of the car, take a picture and document the license plate number and watch.
Yeah.
There's no crime until there's a crime.
So what you'll need to do, and here's the problem. This is a private roadway, but the only thing is what he's saying. If the HOA has signs up saying that it's private property,
yeah,
or soliciting, we actually, if we had that up there and signs were on there, we could actually pull them out of the car and lock them up. Remember the trespass.
They can't do that. You'd have to give me the opportunity to leave.
We don't have the signs up there. There's nothing that we can do to take action right now.
Mom, let me tell you how trespassing works. You'd have to give me the opportunity to leave, okay?
Exactly.
And he said he would pull me out of the car. You see what?
No, I exactly said.
You see what happens?
We would have to give you the chance to leave.
You see what happened? No, he didn't. What was his words exactly? We could have pulled him out of the car.
Let me.
But I'm just saying, you see why you don't call cops? Because ignorance is bliss, and people like this cause harm to innocent people like me who are doing nothing wrong by pulling me out. And I will sue their department from now till to the end of time, okay? Especially him.
I misstated the term, okay? What I said, we would make contact with you, okay? And then if you refused to leave, then we would take action.
That is the correct procedure right there, not yank me out of the car.
Across these 3 encounters, the same pattern appears. A complaint or camera creates concern, but concern alone does not replace a clearly defined legal violation. In video 1, police correctly protected public sidewalk access while warning against escalation. Officers earn a B, citizens a C, because lawful conduct was undermined by personal provocation. In video 2, security had a legitimate interest in keeping the entrance clear, but failed to explain its limits. Officials receive a C, the photographer a C- for turning a rights issue into a personal confrontation. In video 3, one officer misstated trespass procedure while another corrected it. Police receive a C+, the citizen a B, for remaining informed but overly argumentative. The wiser solution is simple. Identify the conduct, state the law, set clear boundaries, and de-escalate. Continue with the video on screen and explore more cases inside Tyrant Cop Files.